So, Rocky 2, one of my favorite sequels ever. This movie does what a sequel should do. Make the sequel 2 times as bigger, 2 times as strong, and 2 times as impactful. And Rocky 2 does this to a T. Okay? So, the plot of Rocky 2 is after the events of the first movie, which is directly after the events of the first movie, this movie takes place. Rocky and his wife, now wife, actually, starts to settle down. Rocky basically retires from boxing after that one match and wants to live a normal life with him and his girl. But of course, being given 37 grand, the money kind of goes to his head a little bit and he overspends more than he should. There's only 2 things you should buy if you got that much money: a house and a car. That's it. Okay? But no, he goes overboard and overspends, buys a lot of crap that he doesn't really need, and he ends up getting broke and have to settle for odd jobs like the rest of us, which he really don't want to do, but he has to if he wants to pay the bills and so forth and so on. At the same time, his wife basically goes back to the pet store because they need the money. So Rocky actually gets an opportunity for a rematch with Apollo Creed, and 2 things is deciding keeping him from doing it. The fact that in the last fight his eye is fucked up, so if he boxes he could go blind for the rest of his life. And I guess you could say the other is the humiliation because he can't read as well. So, yeah. This movie's awesome. This movie is fucking amazing, okay? And Stallone, for his next movie that he directed and wrote at the same time, thumbs up, dude. Thumbs the fuck up for this movie. This is the best, one of the best sequels made. I'm gonna have to do another best and worst sequels video pretty soon, because this is on there. This is gonna be on it because I know it's pretty much cut and copy the same movie, because you got the montage again with an updated beat, because this is 1979. So yeah, even though it takes place directly after the fight, it's the first fight is basically what, 3-4 years later in reality. But you don't really notice and you don't really care. You just care about how hard Rocky has to struggle again, but this time financially, not just in his life. It's his life he's trying to put back together, as well as trying to put a staple on his new current life, because his wife is also pregnant. So he's got 2 people he has to provide for, 3 if you count her sister. Her sister, her brother, I should say, as well, because he could be an asshole, but Rocky still likes to take care of him too. So he's basically family anyway, so why not, right? But Apollo Creed, man, this dude is pissed, okay? No more jive talking. It's just going to be straight up boxing, and that's exactly what the fuck we get in this movie. The boxing is insanely good in this movie. I loved it. I fucking loved it, man. Apollo's just punching the shit out of his ass. He ain't fucking around this time, and it's great. It's great to see Carl Weathers in something besides Predator in the early 80s. It really is. Not early 80s, late 70s, early 80s, because from what I hear, he's in all of them. I think except the 6th one. I'm not sure, but by the time this review is up, I'll be on the 6th one by that point. But yeah, great acting all around. I got nothing to say about the acting. Acting is great. The boxing is great. The struggle is not great, but in terms of impacting the movie and Rocky's road to success, it's a great little story. And one I think we all can relate to. when it comes to financial hard times and stuff like that, and the stuff that we have to give up in order to do what we can to provide for our families and shit like that. I'm doing it every fucking day. Okay, so I am for sure know how he feels. So that's something I can take away from this movie. Besides the fact that even if you could go blind, you gotta do what you can to help your family. So it's basically another proof of courage, in a sense. But yeah, all in all, Rocky 2 is the shit. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It is the fucking shit. This is, oh my god. I hope the last, what, 4 are great too, because this is gonna be great. This is our 2 great movies already. I can't wait for Rocky 3. I'm giving Rocky 2 an A+. Let me know what you guys think about Rocky 2 down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? And I will see you guys in the next Rockies. Keep on punching. Keep on hitting. It's all about that rope-a-dope. Rope-a-dope.